You know, it's been a couple of rough months since we had the Hollywood strike happen. For some odd reason, every time I think about the strike, I just get more cringeworthy in terms of them possibly not ending the strike anytime soon, because we got so many properties that we were looking forward to seeing the behind the scenes videos, teasers and trailers and all of that, but the Hollywood writers and actors strike ruined everything because all they wanted was more money. And the reason why I'm not supporting this is because a lot of us had big expectations of what we're about to see going forward, like the upcoming sequel to Mortal Kombat 2, Deadpool 3, maybe somewhat the Jonathan and Twister Power Rangers reboot after Cosmic Fury, which was supposed to be in pre-production this November. But I highly doubt that that's ever gonna happen because of the writer's strike. But I don't know, man. I just hope and pray that this strike would end, because I just don't want it to last forever to even a year, because that would be my worst nightmare. So it says, Hollywood studios writers near agreement to end strike. Hope to finalize deal Thursday, sources say. They better. Writers and producers are near an agreement to end the Writers Guild of America strike. After meeting face-to-face on Wednesday, people close to the negotiations told CNBC's David Faber on Wednesday. The two sides met and hoped to finalize a deal Thursday. The sources said, while optimistic, the people told Faber, however, that if a deal is not reached, the strike could last through the end of the year. And like I said, I don't want this to happen, because I just want the strike to end. Just end it all. Give these people what they want, pay them, and just get it over with. I spoke about this issue last night in my YouTube shorts. So I just want this nightmare to end, because I feel like we haven't had any updates about Mortal Kombat 2 sequels and the Jonathan and Twister project, Deadpool 3, and some are about to be in production of certain Hollywood projects, but not of what we're a fan of. On Wednesday evening yesterday, the Writers Guild of America and the Alliance of Motion Pictures and Television Producers released a joint statement that the two groups met for Brzezinski and would negotiate again on Thursday, which is today. The sides are set to revenue at 9 a.m. p.m. on Thursday, Faber reported. Representatives for the organizations didn't respond to the request for future comment. WGA members have been on strike for more than 100 days, with actors joining the picket line in July, leaving Hollywood production of TV shows and movies at the standstill. Production has been halted for several high-profile shows and films, including Netflix Stranger Things, Disney and Marvel's Blade, and Paramount's Evil. Earlier this week, the Writers Union said it would resume negotiations with the studios. This appears to be the closest to the two sides have come to a resolution since the more than 11,000 films and TV writers went on strike beginning May 2. They have argued their compensation doesn't match the revenue that has been guaranteed during the streaming era. Beyond the higher compensation, the WGA has been pushing for new roles that would require studios to staff TV shows with a certain number of writers for a certain period. The writers are also seeking compensation throughout the process of pre-production, production, and post-production, As for now, writers are often expected to provide revisions or come up with a new material without being paid. In late August, the AMPTP went public with its latest proposal to the WGA. At the time, and tensions between the two groups appear to remain high. Discussions between the studios and writers have included sit-down conversations with top media brass, including Warner Brothers Discovery CEO, Netflix CEO, and NBC Universal's film head. The strikes have weighed on these media companies as they grapple with making streaming profitable and getting people back in theaters. Warner Bros. Discovery, the owner of a TV and film studio, as well as largest portfolio of paid TV networks, warned investors of effects of the strike earlier this month when it adjusts its earnings expectations. The company said it now expects that it adjusts earnings before interest, taxes, descriptions, and amortizations will take a hit of $300 million to $500 million, with a full year range of $10.5 billion to $11 billion. At a conference earlier this month, Zaslav called for an end of the writers and actors strike. Good. I'm glad that somebody is actually calling them out to end the strike, because it's been going on for too long, and it's getting to a point where we almost lost hope for what we're looking forward to, like in 2024 or 5, because of the strike. And I've said this on social media too. Just give the people what they want, pay these actors and writers, and just get it over with. Just end it already. I'm tired of suffering from not getting information on upcoming films and TV shows and all of that. We need to do everything we can to get people back to work, Zaslav said at the investors conference. We really have to focus as an industry, and we're on trying to get this resolved in a way that's really fair. He said it. He said it. Because all of this really is taking its toll on the fans and the content creators that have been talking about this topic for months now. And I get it, Hollywood is a dark place. It's always been a dark place since the beginning. But at the same time, when it comes to the strike, all we want is for this nightmare to end. We don't want it to end until the end of the year. Like, straight up. So at the end of the day, the only thing I want for them to actually do is just end it right now. As of today, they're in talks with studios about what needs to be done right now. And I just hope to God that everything is going to come to an end real soon, because it is getting tiring and irritating. Because at this point, you might as well just not put out anything right now, because with the strike going on, it's going to have a negative effect in production. So the best thing for you to do is just hold off, get everything together, not getting back in production, because you want to make sure that everything was good the way it was before you get back in production. And that goes for Mortal Kombat 2, the Jonathan Entwistle Power Rangers project on Netflix, Deadpool 3, anything that we are looking forward to, it needs to be 100% authentic, correct. It has to be good. Seriously. So, link to the article will be down below. I'm out.